In 1941, Joseph Stalin sent a team of archaeologists from the Soviet Union, led by Mikhail Gerasimov, to excavate the tomb of the great Asian warlord Timur, also known as Tamerlane. Timur, who founded the Timurid Empire around modern-day Afghanistan, Iran, and Central Asia, was a powerful, undefeated commander that is widely regarded as one of the greatest military leaders and tacticians in history, as well as one of the most brutal. Timur had set his sights on invading China, but fell ill and met his demise before even reaching the Chinese border. His body was embalmed with musk and rosewater, wrapped in linen and brought back to his capital in Samarkand, modern-day Uzbekistan, where it was ceremoniously laid to rest. Over time, the exact location of his tomb was lost to history. The news of the archaeologists' plans to exhume Timur's remains terrified the local people of Samarkand, who warned the archaeologists about a supposed curse tied to Timur's grave. The archaeologists dismissed the claim as superstition, and the Russian team proceeded with their plans. On June 19, 1941, the archaeologists located Timur's tomb, guided by historical clues. They opened it, revealing his well-preserved body, still emanating the scent of the fragrant oils used in his embalming several centuries earlier. Inside the grave, they discovered an inscription of a mysterious curse that roughly translated to, "Whoever opens my tomb shall unleash an invader more terrible than I." Disregarding the warnings of the curse as medieval superstition, the anthropologists retrieved Timur's body and transported it to Moscow for research. Coincidentally or not, just 3 days later, on June 22, 1941, Adolf Hitler initiated a surprise attack on Russia, launching a brutal invasion that resulted in an estimated 30 million Russian lives lost. Hitler invaded the Soviet Union exactly 2 days after Timur's tomb opening. Mikhail Gerasimov suddenly had a change of heart towards the curse, and with growing concerns about the consequences of exhuming Timur's body, Gerasimov attempted to communicate this worry to Stalin, who himself was deeply superstitious. Eventually, in the winter of 1942, Gerasimov succeeded in reaching Stalin. Recognizing the potential ramifications, Stalin arranged for Timur's body to be flown back to Samarkand. In November 1942, Timur's remains were interred once again, and the tomb was meticulously sealed. Interestingly, shortly thereafter, the tide of the German invasion unexpectedly shifted when the Russians achieved a significant victory at the Battle of Stalingrad. Some apocryphal accounts even suggest that the aircraft carrying Timur's remains purposely diverted its course over Stalingrad during the journey. Today, Timur's tomb, known as the Guri Amir, stands prominently in Samarkand, having undergone extensive restoration. It serves as an important tourist attraction, inviting visitors to ponder the enigma surrounding the so-called curse of Timur. The question of whether the curse holds any truth, or if it is merely a series of eerie coincidences intertwined with human imagination, remains open to interpretation. It is worth noting that an eminent scientist like Gerasimov, initially dismissing the curse as superstitious beliefs, ultimately decided not to meddle with the unknown, quietly ensuring Timur's reburial with all the necessary rituals and rites. In the end, the story of Timur's tomb and its alleged curse invites contemplation, leaving it up to individuals to draw their own conclusions about the mysteries that shroud this historical enigma.